Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Miss Pal. My channel is called Bold and Courageous. So today I want to talk about our amazing minds and how far they often can take us. So our minds are like a supercomputer that send messages to our body through our soul. I know that's funny. But if we do not know how to tame our mind to be completely silent and us as the soul to be the one commanding the mind, actually the mind can be running on autopilot, where the decisions you make are generally based on your past or generally based on how you were raised. And that's why you find sometimes you feel like you want a certain kind of lifestyle when you are an adult, but somehow you are always stuck in a sort of the same system. Yet yes, you may upgrade from how you were brought up as a child, but you find you are doing the same things, but they do not look exact, but you somehow it's the same. So if you want to change your mind, you want to change your whole personality, you actually have to learn how to tame the thoughts that run through your mind and be aware of those thoughts as they are happening. So for you to operate from your heart, you have to start listening. And if it's still because in early days, when you start realizing that you are not the mind, you are the mind, you are the soul, the body, and now the mind somehow tricks it, successfully has tricked almost everyone to believe that it's the only operating system in the whole body. Yet you hear me saying there is the body, and then there is the mind, and then there's that that listener. It's not a voice, it just listens. When the mind is always chattering and talking, obviously there has to be something that is listening, or someone. That someone who is listening is you. And if you are not aware you are the one listening to the same thoughts that the mind keeps arranging and planning forever, you may not be in control of the thoughts that are within you. So you have to start by picking a thought and identifying it, or you can be noting down what the mind says, because it says from outside, so sort of talks, but it's like it's talking to someone out there, yet it is talking to you still. So meditation actually is a good way, and meditation doesn't really necessarily mean sitting and doing those cross-legged and doing the meditation poses. No, you can actually just sit on the sofa set and just be quiet, and maybe close your eyes and now start seeing what your mind is. It's always speaking on something to tell you. I do not listen completely to my mind, but I note and say no, I don't want to think about that. You can actually by the way control your mind. When say you are in a stressful situation, you can actually tell your mind, the situation that's happening is outside of me, so I choose to be happy. What the mind will do, it will remove you from that compartment of being in a sad, maybe low mood, and it will shift slowly that mood into a happy mood. Internally you are shifting, but outside the situation may be the same, but as long as you are able to tame your mind and to know that you can actually command the same mind, to know that you as the soul of this body, you are the one who is in control and not the other way. And the voices by the way that talk to your mind are the ones that you used to listen in the past. Maybe you've listened to your parents, you've listened to your siblings, you've listened to your friends, you've listened to your co-workers, you've listened to your lovers, your husband, your wife. Those are the voices. Of course, they are not all bad and they are not all good. Now it is you as the soul, it's your work to pekua to choose what you want and discard what you think is not beneficial to you, and always choose something positive. It is of importance in your mind when it's bringing these thoughts. You always nitpick the positive aspects of whatever thoughts are going through your mind. Over time you'll start noticing changes. In like a week you start noticing your mood is improving. You start noticing that you are able to see you have more options other than that option of being on the negativity, always feeling like there's a block that's blocking you. Pick the positive. Wake up in the morning and say, today I choose my mood to be a peaceful day. Wake up another day, say, today I choose my mood to be organized, to be excited. These are moods that the mind, as your computer, is supposed to obey your commands as a soul. Just try it. Just like, say for example, if right now you are going through, maybe let me say the one that's very common, the maybe you are going through something with your lover or a family member or your parent. Just say you want to see that situation, just command your mind right now and keep quiet and say, I want to see another option of this thought, this specific thought I'm having. It will take maybe like a minute, but you'll start realizing you have a new perspective of something, or a new idea is popping up. When you realize that you are the one in charge of this supercomputer called our minds, now you are taking your power back from outside forces controlling what you want, what your decisions are. Are we together? So pick one thought. I'm always in a happy mood because I control my mind. It doesn't control me. You used to do that, and let me tell you, I used to make stupid decisions thinking that I was the mind. I am the soul. The mind is the other operating system that works with me as the soul, and the other operating system is the body. The body is in charge of moving and going places, and movement, any form of movement is upon the body. The work of the mind is to observe, to navigate, to take in all the options for you. And the work of the soul now, it works internally with the frequencies. The frequencies that you are constantly tapping into. Frequencies are levels of awareness. Through there's anger. The lowest one is there's sadness, there's anger, there's pain, there's resentment, there's apathy. Those are the lowest frequencies. And then now you start rising. When you realize you can start commanding your mind, you start rising to states of being in a peaceful mood. And when you start being in a state of peace, being in a peaceful mood and being aware that you're peaceful, it means now you can rise into those moods of always being balanced in those happy moods, exciting moods, relaxed moods, and being at peace with your surrounding. It doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter what type of issues that you have, and they're not issues, they're just like challenges that are put in place for you to overcome. So when you are in a state of being peaceful, overcoming challenges becomes so easy. So today that's all I wanted to say, to talk about. Actually, I love talking about our minds. I need to be bringing up more videos on this. So thank you guys, have a lovely afternoon. My name is Miss Pal. Please love my channel. It's called Bold and Courageous. Thank you.